Okie dokie. Like we're online. Moving ahead out of space. You just need to check here the delay settings. And
Phobos, one of Mars's 2 moons, has an unusual orbit that is gradual.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is, as usual, quite invasive. Wants to say a lot of things. Alrighty then. And here we go. Test the sound. Let me test the sound. That sounds actually quite okay. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson was sounding good as well. All right, taking off the area 18, and we're moving forward in PTU. Seriously. Okay. So error. Let's see how the replication layer works now. Still have at least access to some functionalities, which is good. Yeah, I appreciate that. So the replication layers start to work a lot better actually. And that's good, as this is so relevant for all the future gameplay that we are supposed to have with StarCitizen. Yep, that works. Good. Yeah, so apologies for this delay that we are having right now, and we'll see how this is impacting the situation and how it's going on. That's interesting. Those things are here. And we're still in the middle of it. So I can adapt some things here while I do that, which is okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so we are back here. And we can move out. All right. For marking me? Oh, shit. Oh. actually. Okay, I would say pretty much on thing here. One thing. Check here. Ugh. Oh, right. That's pretty good. Okay, good. We're here. That's all we need in the end. Ouch. Okay. So let's test out the contracts that we're actually having. Oh yeah, we just had the server error, so we need to wait for a while. Just a little while and things will go on. I don't want to land again. While we do this, we just go and enjoy Area 18 for a moment. It's important not to fly too low in Area 18. Below 500 meters, they try to impound you. And yeah, we want to avoid that. Okay. But it has a couple amazing buildings to look at around here. So that's always a thing. And you can land on each of these, those skyscrapers we have around here. So that's a cool thing to have. And of course, the most amazing thrusters in the game. Origin, as it is. Yeah, let's try not to hit one of the skyscrapers. But that's just the advantage of the 400i is you have a very decent flight experience while having quite some. I have rhinos, which are quite powerful laser weapons on the ship, and at the same time you have a decent cargo space of 42, which is about the size, of a Cuddy actually. The biggest downside on that ship is actually that the little wingtips on the side. So if you want to take down the 400i, just shoot the wingtips. And it's unmovable. So this tiny little spots on the outside here, it just starts spinning. It's all the stabilization of the ship comes from those things. So let's slow down and check in again. Where do we have the missions back on? Here they are. Oh, right. So we want to take the multiple cargo missions. Of course, they disappeared. Well, in difference here, we have here small multiples, but quite big jumps. And really small things. So it's changed. It's between the solar and cargo hold missions. And you see there's quite some pickup points here to get for a 6K mission, which is interesting. And the direct solar, which are usually just one jump, so small solar, multiple, direct solar, different things, planetary small ones. Used to be a 21K mission, so either that has changed, or we just have a very unlucky moment right now. Which both can be, so sometimes it's hard to say what actually is going on. Which one of it is it? I just need to move the chat here a little bit so I actually can see it. All right, so what are we going for? That's a big one. to fly, and I haven't put any proper quantum drives in it yet. Well, for the main reason that we actually cannot load them out, as the vehicle loadout manager has some issues. So we need to get stims from Pacini Point and deliver it to L3. Yeah. Man, did I've been to Arc L3 the last time. Oh yeah, that's far out. That's a lot more quantum traveling that I actually want to do. Try to avoid going back to the space station, as every now and then it just can happen that you wait ages out in space stations. There's a lot of them to actually that want me to do. Ah, that's just collect stims and then deliver it to those places. Well, let's move some stims. Let's do that. Okay, I just have to do it. I have to get to. Oh wow, where's Call to Arms? Still have it? Nah, interesting. The Call to Arms disappeared. And so let's go up to the Genie. Good advantage as always when we do stuff on our curb. We just have 8Ks to get out for, which is a lot less than on the other stations, and depending on what kind of ships you're having, that actually makes quite a difference on how long it takes to leave atmosphere. So there's a couple of good reasons to actually hang out in Area 18. And I'm actually as well looking very much forward to when the upgrades and changes are coming to those places. Like we experienced on Microtech and Hurston, of course. I mean, Area 18 is basically a planetary city. But at least it's not as trashed up as Hurston is. As Hurston is a pretty trashed up planet. Right. So again, you have like primary residence, that's where your hangar is, and that's like persistent, and all the other just change based on with what you're actually arriving. So I got a medium hangar as I fly a medium-sized ship right now. Let's get a little bit of light here. Technically, this should work. Gears out. Lining a little bit on size. So, and you want to land as close as possible to one of the freight elevators, of course. But if you want to store the ship, make sure to move it in the center of the things. Hey, Niperum. Yeah, freight rates are promising. Man, I'm running, what do I have? Yeah, it's pretty persistent on 60 that I'm going here. So that looks good. There's a lot of things that actually work rather well. Elevators now and then consider not being as useful as they actually intended to be, but that's okay. And many things do actually quite good. And as well, I mean, the server recovery that we just experienced before was actually quite short, so it was not as bad as it could be. So the whole replication goes faster. We still, well, I wasn't sure, don't know whether we lose the mission because I hadn't had the mission picked up yet. So we will see on that. Okay, so let's grab the stims out and let's see how this works, because every now and then two different sizes. We need to lower the thing first, of course. Okay. That's gonna be an interesting journey. We have 6 containers. No, 5 containers. No, it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes the holes wants to block itself. That's quite heroically how the game is stacking up the containers. Every now and then that's... Well, I'm not doing it currently, let's put it that way. But I like heroic actions. Ouch. And I always try not to scratch the paint of the ship when I'm loading my things. Pretty attached to my paint. Yeah, we have no paints at the present moment as a VLM is still, Vehicle Load App Manager is still not working as intended. But yeah. Oh. And the last one. All right. And yeah, it totally helps if you don't place the boxes in front of your button to move the elevator. Okay, so we are going to Voila, if I'm correct, and we're moving the stuff around. Can I... Oh, okay. Yeah, the elevator's slow today, so we take the relaxed journey onward here. And see where it actually is going. All right, so let's do that stuff. Okay, and we are moving stims to a variety of places in the system. We seem to have it all on Voila.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Which is gonna be a nice journey, a nice ride to do so. Let's see how that works out. 61, 45, and 56. Well, let's go to 61 first, so we have some daylight for unloading, so we can enjoy the visual of what we're doing. I always like it when it's nicely lined up. Yeah, you can use the tractor beam in hangars and landing pads. You can as well use your weapons. So your landing pad is not armistice zone. In the landing pad, when somebody's trespassing, you can shoot them. So we can do PvP in our personal hangars because that's basically your space. So it's pretty much yeah, place to go. So where is my travel marker? There you go. And that's an interesting thing. It's pretty hard to get into someone's hangar, so that's not as easy to do. So you basically have to sort of sneak in behind them as they entering the elevator. I haven't tested it a lot because as in Evocati we're not allowed to do PvP aside if CIG really wants us to. But here now in Wave 1 it's different. Technically you could do that. I don't think in Wave 1 it makes sense to do PvP from my personal perspective, but it's possible to enter someone's hangar by getting in. So it is an interesting thing to do in this interesting change we're having. So there is a lot of things that are different. The speeds there are about the same as far as I'm concerned. I mean, this is Walla. We have, because due to its low gravity, we always have a massive speed out here, even if we are on the moon. So you see, I can go over 700 here in nav mode. In atmosphere, like around RCorp, with nav mode, you're about 250, and with the SCM space combat mode, you are around 160, if I'm correct, in atmosphere. But if I'm pulling it down here now to SCM speed, not full speed, we are slowing down. So I have, yeah, I wouldn't put my hand in fire for it, but I say there is no speed changes on the 400i in this patch. But I actually didn't pay too much attention to that, to be honest. Yeah, sure. But yeah, if it would be a change, it would be a minor change, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty certain it's about the same. I think I got used to it, that it's a lot slower than many of the other ships. I mean, it's not as bad as a raft, which is, I really like the raft, but it is very slow. With the raft, I mean, you go around 150 in atmosphere, and this is at least, this is a little bit more with that one. And I speak of SCM, I mean, nav mode is always slightly faster, but I think I know that the raft is, even in nav mode, you are below 200. Not sure whether it's 180 or 190 or so. But still a fun thing to fly. Oh, helmet. Yes, remember your helmet. So that's it. So we are here. That's a bit of a thing. Ugh. Too fat to pass through there. Wait, we are at 056, if I'm correct. Where are we? 61. And 61 has how much? What to deliver? 2. So 2 SUs of stims, 4 things. Same happened to the Mercury Star Runner. It's not that fast any longer. Yeah, the Star Runner received a couple of changes, which, yeah, I don't own a Star Runner, but I would say, so I don't I haven't much experienced it on how it flies. I think I had once for as a subscriber. I used one for about a month, and I, on to some scale, enjoyed it a lot. It's in to fly it, and other scales I don't really get happy with the MSR. How it is it's a weird relationship I'm having to the MSR. So at the same time, I'm very much I really want to test it again when the whole scanning gameplay is in it, because then this ship will get a lot more interesting than it is right now. Same with like a Terrapin. I really like the Terrapin. I know it's very different to the MSR. It's not even slightly comparable to it, but it's good. Hey Mel, nice seeing you. Yeah, I made it today quite well into thing. Oh, and the new thing you see now, the mission actually updated. So it's very important when you drop out your stuff. It's not only lowering it into Hangar. You have to move it over to well, that was a bit of a jump, to the storage as well. So what happens, and I saw a couple of people as well writing in the help chat that the missions didn't complete it, and this happens when you just lower the cargo, because interestingly enough, the mission completes as you just lower it, but only when you move it over to storage, then it's actually completed. So that's pretty important when you do that. So, okay, Alexa, I go on, but it's too bad because its shield and weapons are so weak. The MSR, yes. Yeah, the MSR, I mean, I would say it's on the lower end of it. I think it's considered a medium ship, but it's on the lower end of medium ships. And it has, at the present moment, a lot of downsides. more downsides than upsides onto it. So, yeah. I mean, I saw people doing wicked and nice stuff with it when you are with two people on it. So you really need to have a gunner in your ship, otherwise you are very weak. But together with a gunner, this ship excels on quite some stuff, and it's possible to do a good amount of bounty hunting with it. But you need a second person on it, which I think it's actually cool that the emphasis got bigger on or is still big on doing the things together. So to me, that's a good thing. Okay, we are going to, where the heck is that? What happens? Okay, 45 is our next point. So how much do we need to deliver in 45? 2 SEO to 45. Yeah, to me, the 400i, man, I love this ship. I love the looks of it. It's so incredible posh, the whole appearance of it. And it has as well some weaknesses. It has a couple of cool things. It has a good scanning area, so I really look forward as well for scanning when all that gameplay comes in. It has a couple of nice little storage access points that that just look good. It flies pretty well. It has powerful weapons with the rhinos. It has more shields, definitely. And still, it can be, if you know how to take down a 400i, you are down pretty well, because it has this little tips here on the side. Let's have a look at it. Those tips here on the sides. Oh shit, I can't do that. Well, the wings on the side. If you shoot those off, all the stability of your ship relies on those tips. So you're just gonna get shot there. So to me, it's one of my ships of choices, definitely. I mean, just look at this. Huh? Who has such a nose? No one. But the 400i has. So it's just gorgeous. and yeah, I like the layout of the interior, the voice of the ship's computer, and all this. It's just, and I very enjoy these kind of things, and I choose a lot of things over just because I like doing the stuff and how it looks. I mean, even my choice of armor is sometimes more about fashion than actually usability. Not at all in real life like this, but in this game, I mean, I only wear light armor in the game because the others, even if a Morozov or an ADP is a lot more powerful and more useful for so many encounters. But at first I like the challenge going out in light armor, and I just like how they look. So Link's armor is the way to go. Still is and will be for a very long time for me. Oh, someone dropped a mule on its head out there. Let's see how I do it. It's Alex. Thank you all for joining up to the stream, by the way. I was experimenting yesterday with Twitch again after I haven't streamed for over a year on Twitch, and looking into that, but I think I just keep on doing what I'm doing on YouTube and not bothering too much about Twitch anymore, because I didn't like the platform a year ago, and I on some layers still don't like it, and I don't need all the Teletubby alerts that are in the Twitch thingy. Could you please give me a write down? Thank you. So really, that's one of the cool things of the 400i. This storage area back here, that's just another. I think that's as well. That's just so incredibly cool. I mean, it's those things that I just like on the 400i's, and how the interiors are stacked, the modules are placed in. So you really, and as they're just close to your cargo area, you really can put stuff in and out of that ship. So. Yeah, to me, the 400i and what will come with it, it's just gonna be freaking awesome. Remember to bring your helmet. Did it in? Yes. But today the elevator is slow. Usually the elevator is faster. It is shielded. The storage area? Nah, I don't think so. This is not. Well, you look like a criminal pimp, at least in my perspective. When you fly with it, it's like sort of the lowriders, or it's really a yacht. Oh, that's not good. Let's see where that goes. Let's see where that goes. With here, not a good sign. It's time to get some coffee when this happens. Well, that might be the end of that mission already. And my biggest problem with the 400i, I mean, you really don't want to scratch the paint. Ow. Oh, shit. Scratch the paint. Oh, fuck. So that wasn't the game, that was me. Sometimes you can't blame the game for doing what you're doing. Duck. Oh, shit. Yeah, I tested some of the stims, so that's why. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Totally. There is a whole new gameplay coming in. I'm doing right now currently, is doing holing, the holing solo. And in future, this simply will not happening anymore, because you will bring your escort, bring people to help move your stuff. You have escort in the air, you have escort in the grounds, you have a dedicated sniper that sits somewhere on the hills and just is protecting you and your cargo. So I think that's actually enhancing the game because it asks us to get even more into group play and organize yourself around these things, not being things. Yeah, as Malcolm just points out, you need to have friends. You need to, as more it comes down in future of this game, you need to have friends around that help you and do stuff with you. And I think that's good. That's the intention of the game. But this, what's going on here, that's really not good. This cargo elevator has issues. The issue council for this is out. So I'm not gonna write this again. Or add again, because this is already, I think, confirmed that this can happen. The question is still why. Yeah, you're right, Alex. You need buddies. You need a good org. Oh, by the way, we have a good org. SSLF. Ever heard of that? That's a really nice org. Shouldn't stream labels actually something about this and tell you guys? Link that stuff in. Technically it should. Is it only doing that on? As far as I understood. Ooh, yep. I think that's what I did wrong. Huh. Well, actually, I didn't, but it's like did not. Let me just adapt something while we wait whether it is actually going to work out here or not. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have a yeah, it's good to have you, that you are in org, and I don't tell you that you have to join our org, but we are quite interesting. Yeah, we're done with that. We can't do that. So I just leave this here, and we might come back later. Hana, if I leave it there, it blocks the cargo elevator. So that's saying if you need to leave something, move it away far enough so it doesn't block the entrance of the cargo elevator, because this it could be as well that's this vehicle as well that causes the issue, by the way. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, I can. With the small one? I wasn't aware of that. I thought that's... Yeah, it has issues. Oh, I committed illegal towing. What? Crimestead 2 for that? Why? I thought that has been changed. Okay, got a Crimestead. Yeah, we have quite a good amount of people that are playing with, and we have some people that as well are not happy with the situation we're currently in with 323. To me, well, yeah, I just do something in the game always, because I just love to hang out in the game. And sometimes I'm in Discord and sometimes I'm not. So as I said, we are a casually dedicated org. You don't have to do anything. But we still, when we do stuff, we are pretty focused and very well organized, actually. And we can pull off a lot of stuff just ad hoc, which is very nice. And we have a very good amount of veterans and a lot of people that know the game very well with us. And for us, one of our main focus is just the experience we're having with people. So we are as well quite careful with picking and choosing our fellows. We have no intention to grow as big org. We just want to, we create experiences that are good for each other. So that's very nice. So check out in the RSI webpage, SSLF. I think there is a Discord. You can look and then set up, can ask for trial, go for a trial and just see how you like us. And we, of course, see as well whether we like us because it needs to be a mutual thing to do the stuff together so that it works. Yep. So there we are. Okay. So we couldn't do, oh shit, where were we? 45. So 45, we couldn't do the drop off. So that's going to be pretty much the end of this delivery of this cargo hold, but I'm still going to do the other thing and then I just come back. Okay. Yeah, check it out, Alex. And I mean, there are no attachments, nothing's like, you don't force people to do anything aside of joining us when they want to, and then when we play stuff together, that we can do the things together. Pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So there is no. So what's 45 is the one that was bugged. Cargo elevator. Oh, that's deliver. I still need to pick up. Why do I have 2 delivery? See you in the worst, Alex. Have fun. Bye-bye. Okay. So let's try to go over here. Okay. Armistice zone? What? Okay, it must be a delay then. It still thinks I'm in armistice zone, while being 70,000 above. What happens next is the big question. That's one of the things of this game. You never know what you're going to get next. And it still thinks that I'm here. So, well then. If the ship doesn't let you jump, but that's the good thing of Walla and all the low atmospheres, moons, just fly to the next spot. And I mean, it's 256 or 356. It's confusing. Yeah, it is. I'm still in armistice zone, 8 Ks above the planet. So we can do some low flying. Oh, that's gonna be a pancake. Up. Yep, almost pancaking. Let's call it precise. Okay. Fuck, that was really close. Okay, 256. The other thing with Walla and the low flying, it is slightly too flat. So you have all this every now and then mountains. So there's nice things you can do here too. But so that's why Yella, I think, is way more preferred for low flying by a lot of people. I actually like Microtech a lot, but with the atmosphere being more dense, you're not as fast. Barrel roll that thing. Okay, next mountain we're gonna do barrel roll. Let's go a bit slower, so we have the full thrill of it. Let's do a little passing here. Oh, suddenly changed it. Yeah, that didn't look as impressive as it could. Because that's the thing. It's not there is not enough mountains here. There's just this little those little parts of it. Let's do some oh shit. Okay, we are out. All right. Let's see. That was beautiful. What the explosion? Oh, we're not there yet. Okay, I keep on forgetting that we have a delay. Okay, I don't make it. So we're back in Area 18. I think this will get another additional crime stat because I didn't deliver the materials, and I'm not sure about that. That's on me. No, don't worry. Don't worry. That's just part of the game. So here we are again, waking up. And that's so good. So we have those storage access here, so we don't need to run half naked through the stations anymore. That's pretty cool. So we take one of those. I need a backpack. Backpack I just need it because otherwise you don't know where to put your helmet when you need to drink. You need to move slow with marking these categories, otherwise the game is not reacting as fast as needed. So this, and we have that. Oh no, I need two of those actually. Yeah, you see the icons are still slightly oversized. They haven't rebalanced that, but they definitely will do that at some point. Do I have these two silencers or just one? Yeah, that's the other one. Good. Then we need some gadgets here. Okay, move. Of course, we just want to use up the nice ones. That's my last one. That's the third loadout I'm losing in this until we have to get the next patch update. So I'm not as afraid to lose my stuff in here, as the patch updates are usually quite soon. I don't think 10. Oh, we definitely want to have 10 of those. Who knows what happens? Then we need some sustenance. Three here. With bombing that ship, I lost my nice civil suit actually. Too bad. Shit, that was stupid. No. We're going to redo that all that. Oh man. Yeah, the loadout is still, until we have this option to make these preset loadouts and save it, that's still quite a thing to deal with. But yeah, this will change too. Still true is like the last thing you moved around. That's what you find on the bottom of the thing. So that's still the way it is. So this is still sort of a little bit of quality of life when it comes to that. So now we're good, and now you're supposed to open the drawer and not close the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing now. Of course, we just need to use the filters when this is happening, because your weapons every now and then try to be a bit too more dominant as needed. I want to have all the attention. Okay. Doesn't want to get on. Okay, so you have ammo here, ammo there, 3 sustenance here. Don't need that. Torch cutter. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually get one of the jelly. Well, I don't really need the jelly. Well, who knows? Maybe someone calls for a rescue, and of course we will not go there. Ah, I didn't bought any jelly. Yeah, in Area 18, the clinic has issues. And there is a graphic glitch, which is a council out as well already. So, whoa, what the heck? That's intimidating. Why did she was wearing that gloves, and what she wanted from me? I don't even want to know. And we'll see what happens when I get actually out here from this side, because when you get in from the other side, then you have a see-through clinic. Oh, not when you come from this side. Oh, so that's good that finally I can buy my stuff that I couldn't buy so far. Hi, welcome to the store. Okay, because we want our drugs, do we? Our medication, of course. Here too, you need to be sort of a little bit slow, not too fast here, because otherwise the game will keep on pull you back to the screen. But that's not 324. We had the same actually in 323 as well. You just need to click and then just give it a second. And to do this. Oh, by the way, if you see all that stuff and why I pick and choose all these pens, check out my medical tutorial if you want to know more about that. Quite quite vast. It takes a while to watch it, but I can highly recommend it. Okay, let's move over now to reclaim that ship, actually. Oh, no. Oh, yes, it works. Lucky me. Okay, so we have some time here in the metro, in the tram. Area 18 reminds me of Melbourne. Have you thought about that? Okay, back in here. I think I can kill this mission because we lost all the cargo. As it wasn't allowing me to think, oh yeah, let's get rid of the Kramstead. Well, that's someone else's. I'm not going to pay for your crime. I can pay off other people's crime now. Well, maybe not here. I think there are some more of those terminals somewhere, if I remember correctly. Oh, yes, here they are. Yes, okay. I haven't seen that. I need to check for the Ishikawas. We can't actually... Oh, you can run around in your boxers. Always. But you don't have to anymore. Before, I mean, I don't think we had all the kiosks in the... Or I just missed it, that we have a kiosk in our room to put on your clothes before you exit. So... But of course you can run around in your boxer as much as you like. Hello. The terrifying noise of the elevator. Okay, so we claim this. So we have 7 minutes till it's here. So we can do some shit in our elevator, in our hangar, and... Oh yeah, I need to get rid of this. Oh, that might just give me another crime stat if I just... Yeah, if I submit now. Oh, I already did one. Crime stat, yes or no? No crime stat. Last time I received a crime stat for not completing it all. Let me get out that MPUE.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Oh, why?
Your insurance claim
I want to fly around with the MPUE a little bit in the hangar. Couldn't. So let us see whether I set up a little cozy space to sit around. Oh, I could have taken the car to drive over there. Oh yeah, it's still here. as soon as you approach it, it starts dancing. So we have this, still have this issue with the dancing. It got a lot better. It got a lot better. But as soon as you're approaching, it gets scared. Look at it. You want to pick it up, ooh, but you go away and it stands again. So yeah, here we are. Having a little spot on our own. Some cookies. Not bad, is it? But oh yeah, and while we're waiting, I'll be back in a sec. Just give me a moment. Okay, and here we are back, having a little break over here, and I'm still wondering why my MPUV cannot be delivered at the present moment. Oh no, can't be claimed. That's just interesting to have other things that I'm supposed to claim. That's just so interesting. Well, let's see whether we can do that instant spawn now for our 400i. It's still 5 minutes ago, another 2 minutes till we have it. So let's check for submissions. Where is it? Holding. Okay, so this is the waste collector. Waste collecting pays you quite well actually, so that's quite interesting. Let's see. Oh, let's see whether we can open those hangar elevators. Let me give a check on the issue council. Sorry for this. To see where we're at with this. cargo elevators outpost. Still checking over here. Just give me a sec. It's just part of it. I mean, it's PTU. It really is relevant that we put in cargo elevators stuck transfer. Oh yeah, here it is. And that's a rather common issue. Oh yeah. Just need to complete that. Okay, that's okay. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, I just had to update this issue council, and now we're here again. And now I think I should be able to retrieve that thing or to expedite. There we are.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Oh, really?
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOC.
Wait, maybe sometimes you just need to get out of it again. Then you can retrieve it. Yes, there we are. Don't fall off the elevator. It's very, very high. There she is. Okay, let's do some waste management with the 400i. Not entirely sure whether it is the right paint for actually doing that, but we're still gonna do it. And it's as well very interesting why Bagini wants all that waste. I mean, I not in particular like the station, the Bagini. I think it's, yeah, we could drop it at the onto the planet actually. Yeah, the elevator panels still craft that issue. Well, that's okay. If you know where to click, they still work. They just want to make it a little bit more tricky for you to actually access the elevator. Okay, let's charge up that ship. Let's hope we get it. Still have this unclaimed cargo message. I mean, it's not as bad, this message, but still it just impacts the immersiveness. So that's pretty much all. So it's pretty much a polishing thing, but I don't like it. So let's see. Let's bring some waste to by Genie. Such a wasted station. Just such a nice thing what they did for us when we have now static MFDs, that they don't change all the time when you get into the pilot seat. Remember when this was back still the case. So for a couple of loadouts, that was very, very uncool to actually have. When you have to keep on reprogramming your MFDs the way that you would like to have them. Okay, which one we're gonna do first? We have 4 shipments to take. Yeah. Let's go to this one. 56. Let's see what we get here right now. Let's see whether this turns out a little bit better than last time. First, me not loading the ship, and secondary, getting all the boxes out of the hangar. I might be too close. I did that before. I did the super laziness and tried to land as close as possible, and it really doesn't work because the elevator considers you as blocking the access. So you need to sort of land like a proper pilot would do. You land in the middle of your of your landing pad and not somewhere on the side. Ah, come on. That's just a good thing of having some letters. All right. Yeah, you see now my elevator is faster as well again. Yeah, the other elevator and the other ship was slightly too slow for it is. Okay, good. This time we have it. Two SU box. Okay, where do we want to go next? So 56, we're done. Let's go to 45. Yeah, because here it doesn't update when you pick it up. That's a bit of a thing. And again, it still considers me an armistice zone. So that's an interesting thing. Or am I missing something? No, that's armistice zone, the forbidden sign. So that's weird. But I could go and pick up my stuff. Maybe it's still there. Maybe I even find my little cargo boxes. That would actually be good. To have my nice Invictus jacket back. The beige one. So desync now again. Oh, wow. Can we please agree on what we did? Did we land it or not? Thank you. Well, we anyway take off again, and I'm just gonna turn it. To practice a bit. Okay. Yeah, but that's just interesting that we're permanently in armistice zone. Okay, elevator came back to life again. Let's see whether it allows us to transfer cargo. This time, see, there is the box from last time. So that was the cargo elevator that was stocked. And the loading contents. And it still is. Yeah. Okay, so we can't do those missions here. I will not be able to complete that one. So 46 is permanently bugged. As I said, the issue cancel is out, so I don't need to create a new one because it's not the particular problem, it's just something that can happen. So we drop the waste here because this place is already wasted. And we actually can abandon this one then. Yep, I failed. It wants me to return that one shipment that I picked up. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that it does that. That's cool. So the game understood that I already picked one up. So it doesn't say, okay, you can abandon everything. I can partially abandon the stuff. Scrap? Scrap. It doesn't say. I thought it's waste. Okay. So then we will return that just to be good citizens. And we're as well going to pick up my what's it called? My armor and my stuff, and I see what happens to the small, to the 1/8 SU boxes that got terminated as my low flying went sideways. Oh, it's just 160 kilometers, which is not as far with the atmosphere on Walla, so that's a quick one. Well, it can get drastically longer if you pancake your ship. But it is a rather quick ride with this on this planet. But that's a cool thing. Here you see Mount Doom, the mountain that stopped my low flying, which is kind of interesting when you look at how many of mountains there are here in Walla. Oh wow, that marker is quite high. So I hope, well, we'll see. But anyway, I'm more curious about the boxes, whether I can pick those up. Whether they survived it, or if, how, when, and why. I was thinking to start playing this again. Hey, I am Isl. Welcome to this stream. Is it any good? Oh, it's StarCitizen, and the problem when you ask me whether is it any good, I will say, hell yeah, I love the game. If you look for a complete game, no, it's not complete. It's alpha, and I mean, as you were pledging a ship, that technically means that you were getting or buying yourself access to alpha testing. So we're still in an alpha state. The progress is here. It's clearly visible. Things get better. And still we face issues as the game is not yet complete. Wow, there's stuff still falling off from the sky from my crash here. Ouch. Hey, don't scratch my paint. But I just found my body and I'm going to retrieve it. So when you ask whether it's any good, the question is really what you want. If you want to have a game where you just can sit in and do something for only a certain amount of time, and then you have to get rid of it and buy a new one, then I suggest you do this. If you want to have StarCitizen, which is a development, will always, onto a certain extent, be in development, because there will be always added new stuff onto it. As the vision and the idea of the game is quite... Is it? I was playing with it. It is not boring playing. No, it's really nice game, and I mean the visuals and everything is really awesome. We have quite a good amount of things to do. But I think you need to have a quite a big... Oh, what you're doing? Quite a big spectrum of... Who's flying my ship? You need to have time to get into the state where we fully can do, and we all look forward to it. But with this update, it is already another step that's been made, and more are coming. So yes, I mean, I definitely consider it worth playing. I spend every day some hours in this game, sometimes more, sometimes less, depends on my time and what I actually want to do. So, but as I said, I'm highly biased because this game is basically always what I looked for and wanted in a game. There is no game that matches that. I used to hope Elite Dangerous is going to do that, and it didn't. So that's why I'm here, because I want to play simulations, I want to fly spaceships, and this is what this game is offering me, like no other game does. And of course now the wind is blowing away my ship, which makes the whole situation a bit more challenging. But at the same time, that's exactly what I'm asking from a simulation to do. When I'm hovering my ship and I'm leaving the chair and I have wind, then I'm not supposed to sit on position. Now, and if I want to try to sit the ship down here, which is a problem, obviously, as it's a shitty place to land, I want to have those issues. So these are all the things. And I mean, I think if you pick a bad server on a bad day, then you definitely will have a very, very, very challenging experience. And this can happen, but it doesn't. It's not a game breaker for me in the end. Even if some parts of the games are sometimes very questionable. But yeah, there are issue councils if you dedicate yourself to be actually part. I mean, when you buy the game, you're part of the crowdfunding, and you want to help developing the game, and if you instead of ranting about it, what? Yeah, things like this, you know. But this must be quite a bit of a desync here. I think. Well, how high can I check? So either I'm going to, yeah, there's, okay, it's a big desync going on right now. Started to come in before. Might be a server error in a couple of seconds, yeah. So I better don't move then. Yeah, so that's the amount of desync we're just experiencing. So yeah, these are things you are confronted with still. But it's good. Performance went up a lot. A lot of things that go exceptionally better. And yeah, every now and then go sideways. That's dangerous. Can I get back up again? Oh yeah, we have, yeah, low gravity. Who's this? Oh, that's me. I haven't set up my own music yet on the stream, and so let's put on some music from the game at least. So yeah, I mean, just as for now, we're standing here and waiting. But I mean, I just could go on and move away, not picking up my my body and my stuff, which is, I mean, I wouldn't really had to, but I still want to do it. I think the latency of the chat towards the the responding here is too low. I think I set it to normal. But still I want to have live interactions, so some things is not optimal at all. So we have that's just so interesting. Oh well. I currently don't know whether it is just the my tractor beam tool that makes issues, or is it actually the desync that is still happening. But this is usually occurring just short before or at the desync. Let's see whether if we can loot ourselves. That's inventory. So we could take out all that, but I don't. What's this one doing there? Interesting. So it seems like that my tractor beam tool is is all that flickering thing everywhere. What kind of flickering thing are you seeing? I have no flickering. In the now I see it. When we are in the inventory, that might be the might have more to do with the transmission than actually the I seeing it now on the screen when I see what you see. Where's the helmet? Oh, it disappeared. Did I put it in my backpack? Okay. That one disappeared. Too bad. I mean, there are still some parts of the game that creates a flicker or two when it goes through it, which goes together with the LOD and how things are moving. But that is rare occurrences, and sometimes in the, as you see, the can I say it? The item sizes are as well not yet the way they're supposed to be in the inventory. So the inventory data bank might still need some work on it, but that's all on the polishing side. And I assume as you played it before, you understand the difference between PTU and live. Oh, bye-bye backpack. That went down the drain. So we just found a little witch in the yeah, shadows. I mean the little shadows of the rocks. Yeah, this has most likely to do that I'm running it on 4K, and the stream is obviously not going on 4K. Not due to my line, but due to some restrictions I'm having when it comes to either. Where's the backpack now? Oh, it really disappeared, did it? I lost my backpack. Is it here? Ah, no, oh, there it is. And then the shadows get impacted the most by the downscaling. So part of what you're seeing on that is just the transmission. And you know, shadows are the harder part to render in a game or anything. So that this actually can happen. That's good thing. All right, now my backpack is still there, not in the storage where I actually want it. But there's always a thing. I mean, and yeah, of course. The other flickering you see actually. No, it's not even. In the atmosphere, there is stuff flying around, and as there is a storm, you have then these points, and as faster they fly by, that might seen as a flickering. But now I actually know what you're talking about. That was no graphical issue or something. So it was actually atmosphere flying by. So it means dust particles that are flying by. And you still see that when you are in the inventory, and this possibly can create those things. Oh, there are my boxes down there. I'm gonna pick them up too. That was this actually wanted to look to. Yeah, here they are. Nice. So now you see it too. You see the little dust clouds that passing by as well. I don't know whether you see it in the stream, and depending on the resolution that you're actually running, when you watch the stream, has an impact as well on how good this is actually looking. So, was this just a rock, or are my boxes here? Oh yeah, my boxes are back there. Now the question is, can I? Okay, can I not? Let's test it. Let's open everything up. See what happens to the ship. Gets lifted up slightly. So can you see those are no flickers here? This is dust particle flying around. I hope that ship is not moving a lot further out. And you still see them in inventory as they still get rendered in pretty much all the parts of the game. So it's not like that you get somewhere out and then stuff is not getting rendered or just gets excluded from it. It's all the same thing. Can I use my tractor beam now, or is still? having an issue. All right. I think then my multi-tool might be bugged out. But you see as well how the character was holding the hands. When it comes to wind, because this is basically a storm here that we're experiencing. So you see when I stop, the character starts to hold his hand in front. No, not anymore, of course, now. But you see, it slightly has this sideway because of the wind that is around it. So this is atmospheric. Hey, I got my boxes back. Well, 2 of them. Of the 8 that were in there. So let's see. Are these the empty ones or the full ones that survived? Oh, of course, the empty one. Oh, let's see. The more valuable the stuff is in the boxes, the less likely they survive a crash. All right, but we're still going to put in some of our stuff then that we transferred over. I think, yep. The other one we put weapons, ammo, and stuff. That's my ammo and one of the guns. There is no space for it. But we can pick up this one. Okay, so we at least saved some of our stuff. That's the good news. And when it comes to weapons, I mean, we have weapon racks, so we're going to use that. Yeah, there's this whole armistice situation that the game assumes I'm in. I need to shortly check for issue council. That is annoying one, and I haven't experienced this one before, so I need to shortly go and check. Yes. Okay, it is already running. It's good. Appreciate it. People that are actually already did that. Well, let me take a screenshot of the situation. Okay, just finishing contributing to the issue council. And I will move on in a second. Next. Where are we? Okay. And we're back. Sorry the delay, but this is important because, yeah, that's the way to go to push this into next stage. Okay, so I have gathered mostly of my... Well, let's check again if there are more boxes around. It hasn't looked so if before, but... It might be. So let's scan again. Let's see, where do we have markers nearby? I think it was only 2 and I picked those 2 markers up. Ah, wait. There's another one. I like the spread of after a crash. Oh. That's going to be a tricky one. That's going to be a Reinhold Messner here.
Engines inactive.
Okay, we'll be able to get in again, which I actually don't want to risk that. Well, let's see. Where is it? I saw it back here. It disappeared. Maybe the thrusters blew it away. That can happen. Nope. It can happen, but it did not happen. Be all so much easier if my tractor beam wouldn't have give up. That's going to be too high. Well, maybe not. Or maybe I'm going to lose the ship in order to pick up that most likely empty box. But who knows? I will be able to get in over here. Chill. Ah, it dug itself in. Okay, we recovered our drinks. So the drink survived. So we're getting more and more here.
Engines active. Landing gear raised.
So there is another thing just around the corner here. Thought I've been here already. Nope. But here I might be able to land slightly better.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, let's get down here. Maybe not land right on top of the box. Maybe that could be advantage. Ah, that's rather high. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you can't jump back in after extracting your stuff. And of course, on low atmosphere, that's always easy. Low gravity, that's always easier. Ah. All right. How about missing the ladder? I think you really can toss this one. Uh-huh. That's the good news. So let's pop this one. Technically it should be empty now. We put the new tractor beam in here. No, the issue is not the gun, the multi-tool. Well,
Engines active. Launch complete.
I think I saw another marker just over here. Maybe I'll be able to retrieve my... Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Let's close some of that shit. Definitely gonna be too high. Here we're gonna be good. All right. Ah, that's just a waste. Oh, of course. Ah, it's not the active MIM, so now I get it. Armistice zone. Well, but some places armistice. Well, I don't know.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's good, it's good, it's good.
Engines active. Launch complete.
All right.
Raised.
As I cannot move that stuff. Let's see whether I got a crime stat right now. Just a fail. Because, yeah, everything's armistice. I can't do no freaking nothing. Okay. So the thing that we might be able to do then is give it a... Well, assumably not really. Because there's... What could we do? Yeah, I try to badlock and see what happens. It's actually the best shot we can actually give it. With the hope that this is stopping then. There is no actual surety that this is going to work. But that's a thing to try. And as we are all our ninjas, never give up. Okay. Oh wait, stop. What the heck am I doing? Okay. Okay, let's give it a look. And I'm a short break as we are here. And I'll be back in a sec. Okie dokie. And we're back. So, apologies for this delay. But with the OLED screens, you need to do a pixel refresh every now and then. And this takes some time. Of course, it took not as long. Just as well made myself a sandwich, a really nice one, of course, using the opportunity. Let's go forward. Let's see whether this armistice thing is gone, or whether this is actually a permanent problem, or whether it's just a situational thing that was going on. And we'll know more about that. Aha, right now. Okay, so bad logging worked, and the armistice zone issue is gone. So bad logging, exiting, coming back, solves that issue. Let's see. Yeah. When we run Evocati, I always have the F12 on, because it's such people try to support and help each other, and as soon as the commoners join the game, then there is nothing but ranting in the chat, and that's so bullshitting. Why the heck? Yeah. Why rant if there is issue councils? But hey, that's okay. Suit yourself. Cannot tell the people how to play the game. But yeah, it's really what it is about in the end. We're in development. All right. To reestablish here the squo. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's do a solar, direct solar. That means one step. Gonna be a bit of a jump, as we don't have nice quantum drives right now due to the double VLM not working as expected. If we get out of SCM faster. Okay, let's put by Genie. Oh, we have to travel twice to OM6. That's gonna be an interesting one. Okay. One got eradicated. Okay, now we're back in Armistice. I hope this is not going to be permanent again. I haven't listened to that sound in a while. And I think it's still freaking amazing music that's been created for this game. So I should be able to put that weapon out into my weapon rack now. As the armistice is lifted. Yep, there you go. There we have that. Perfect. I got some space again. Appreciate it. And my multi-tool is doing it again as it's supposed to do. That was illegal deploying of goods. Let's see, I have to move, I don't remember the amount of, like 15 or something I need to move. All move the elevator. And we bring it up. That doesn't look as it's supposed to look. 15 I need, not 3. What went wrong? But the performance right now is absolutely awesome again. Everything's responsive, it's fast. The question is really what's going on right now with boxes right here. Select all, and now they seem to be in. Maybe I was just too quick. Yeah, every now and then moving too quick is really not working here. You just need to take the time to allow the game to to do, I don't know what it's supposed to do. Shit. But yeah, that's a no one as well. Now we have only 6 left. Doesn't get any better. Is they're already back there again. Yeah. Alright. Ah, crap. It doesn't want it. So that's cool. So you can't lower the stuff that you actually supposed to bring away. It refuses to do that. Doesn't change the situation for me. That grabbing that stuff out does not work as intended. Oh, there were some filters going on. I wasn't aware of that. More filters. Limited amount of goods in there. Let's see where that goes. I think that's just another infinity loop we're stuck in. I don't know. Now I have, like... Let's see how the... Well, technically the elevator should be full now, so let's see how that looks. Well, maybe they forgot to feed the cargo elevator. I think that's the thing. They didn't fed it well. And yeah. In the question of what are we doing? Because there's always the thing where you just kill. Hey, come on! And you just kill the contract. It realized that I abandoned it. But is not fully convinced yet that I actually did it. No, it's not yet in history. So this contract isn't history yet. So you know what we do? We just grab that stuff. Without scratching any paint. And we'll see where we get. Okay. Let's jump. We need better quantum drives, man. It's pretty much a... Well, it's okay, it's just 2 gigameters, but it's still taking awesomely a lot of time.
Quantum drive deactivated.
As well, I haven't been in RKL2 for a while. I'm wondering whether I'm dropping my prospector actually. I think it had. I can't. The whole loadout. Yeah, well, you need to do it manually. Well, I could do that. Or the vulture. We could do some vulturing here. Let's see what kind of. Do we get panel markers here? Not really. Huh. Where's the station? What? Where's the station? Isn't that thing here? I full on passed by it. Yeah, I was just checking whether there are some panels here, because in the Lagrange point you can do panel salvaging with the vulture, which is very lucrative as these panels have a high aspect ratio of armor on it, and as more armor, the more is this grabbing, especially with a braid salvaging hats. It's very lucrative. It moves things forward quite well. We did a couple of cool sessions in our org together. Like we had a C2 running from all the vulture ships back and forth, and one person was basically only stacking the boxes out of the vultures, while the vultures will keep on getting those armor off those panels. And we made good money by doing that. Of course, you can do it solo as well. Having doing in one vulture, but yeah, it's always to emphasize the gameplay on these kind of things. Just pretty cool to do. Oh, maybe that's not going faster than it's supposed to. But I'm definitely gonna drop my prospector here. We need to get out of the cargo. To get out of the cargo thingy to drop those things off. The leftovers of the mission that wouldn't allow me to get all the boxes out. But now the can't undo the mission, as still I have those in my possession. So we need to do that here first.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And even if I know how to outfit, well,
Please visit us again.
I know how to manually outfit the prospector, but that's so interesting. Not allowing me to put them here either. All right. Tressler to Seraphim. Wow. Arcs. Arc 5. There are huge journeys to do. Journeys. Have something to go to Seraphim. Wait. This is one that goes around. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that. Waste collecting. So, against better knowledge, I just gonna go and pick up XL1 for ship. Maybe 2 of them. A couple of other ships need that too. Going over to Cousin's Crow and we'll pick it up. And I just need to manually put them into the ship, which is the good thing on the 400i, as you have it really close to your can I say, you have it really close to your cargo bay, the loadout, the module storage. That's too high. Slow down. So, let's do a bit of a journey here. I tried to avoid this for a while now and not to do that, because last time I did it, I pretty much lost all the components at once. And that was one of them. I bought components for about 10 millions, and they just got disappeared. So that was a pretty cool perspective. So this is going to be a bit of a journey. I'm checking some issue councils meanwhile. Okie dokie. That was a bit of a ride. Let's go to Customs Grow, grab that quantum drive for this ship.
Quantum drive activated.
Try to place it into it. Crusader is so freaking big. It's just massive. Takes ages to get around it, even with QT.
Quantum drive deactivated.
That's the most annoying perspective to get into Horizon. But hey, can do it. A shiny light on the end.
Clear to launch.
Hey, DJ, what was that? Okie dokie, here we are. Horizon. This is awaiting and visits. We are going to Cousins Crows. And we're just jumping that leap for now. He did that very gracefully. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Shuttle is approaching the station.
Let's see. Oh, shuttle's coming. And we're on.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
So. And we're here now. And we'll move on. Checking out this area, but basically in the end I just want to grab another quantum drive as the vehicle loadout manager. Ouch! Man, that was rough. Seen that antenna? The antenna was intruded our private space. We just want to grab in Cousins Crows an XL1 for the 400i, maybe two. Maybe we grab, maybe we just grab a couple and try them. But we have to move them manually. So for in certain ships, that's pretty hard to do. But and this one's gonna be okay.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Our dear cousin. And I get a tractor lift when I'm just over here. Which we can get at the Kovalex shop. There is you can buy the tractor lift. You can't buy any one SU boxes here, or possibly you can buy one SU boxes, but no bigger ones. Just no personal storage boxes, which is quite interesting. Ah, shit, we need to drink. Just grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I'm not totally so. Maybe grab a new one afterwards. But
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
yeah, sure. Prepare the vehicle loadout manager.
More items than what's on display.
please recycle this. Appreciate it. We want an XL 1 to buy 2.
I think you're going to be.
So technically I would need a couple of more, but point on, well, it's the other one I would actually correct. That's a rough one to carry that one in there. C2. Well, C2. Yeah, let's try. Yeah, let's get two XL1 TS2s.
If you're not seeing something,
And see, even when they're huge in size, whether we actually able to fit them on the ship, I don't even know. Can I have a stair, please? And what else did I promise? Oh yeah, we promised the max tractor lift. The tractor max lift or the max tractor lift or lift max tractor? We're here, so we go to, that's municipal. Whoa, what's going on? But over here is Kovalex. Kovalex is actually an okay store to get a couple of things. But it definitely can get you a max here. Oh, max lift tractor beam. We still don't need any batteries for it, which I'm appreciating. But I look forward to when we have to gather that up to as well. I'm still not convinced about the MacFlex armor. I don't know. What do you think of the MacFlex armor? Yeah. I wear either True Def, the one that I'm wearing right now, or let me in, or the Lynx armor. That's it, pretty much. So it's a pretty dark place here. What's this? Oh, here. That's slightly better. I would say True Def, that's a cool version, at least for me. Need to grab a coffee very soon. Trust me on that.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna load those quantum drives that I bought into the 400i, and then, well, one of them actually I will mount into the 400i, and all the other stuff we just bring back to our primary residence. Primary residence. There you go. That's where English kicks in. I'm wondering whether it's still here. Ah, it's still here, yes.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the Orison cargo base. Oh, way nicer than the one of Area 18. I have to say that. Okay, let's do the adventure of putting on some modules onto the ship. I hope that's the music that sounded like that. All right. Seriously? Ah, there you go. Okay, all good. Just a save error. So we're moving from one layer to the other. We are all becoming onions with the replication layers, and we get replicated layer by layer by layer by layer. We just need to wait a bit. The waiting time has been drastically reduced on the server error. So, but I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be back. Oh, right, and we are back. Yeah, it grew really faster, this whole. I mean, there were times where we were waiting for a long time actually till we got back connected. Or the server got replicated to thing, but now it seems like shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a bad moment. That one could be stuck by the replication layer, and either our stuff is gone or not. Let's try the other cargo elevator and see what this one's saying. Yeah, I might just need to give it a moment and till the server, the replication layer is fully recovered and everything's in there. Because it as well usually takes some time till we have some contracts again. Well, this one quite good. Already back. But I think I just need to redo the purchase because that's really the reason why we came here, so I'm not. Oh, we try something. This one, yeah, so my stuff's still somewhere in the transition here, so what we're actually going to do is we are storing that ship. And then we leave this hangar. Yeah, unauthorized access. So that's interesting. So it assumed me in the wrong hangar after the. Oh, I don't want a burger. Well, not right now. I will burgers. Okay, that was the situation. So the replication layer assumed me in a different, as in the wrong hangar. So that's why we hadn't had this. So that's why I'm spawning it from here. So we receive, maybe, hopefully, in the best case, a new hangar. Or otherwise, then I will need to log out, and then we see what's happening. Nope. That did not help. Okay, we need to log out and log in. And then we know more. My components, and if they're not there, then I will just need to rebuy them. Just then again, the advantage of the PTU, if this happens. So we don't lose our money, but just the money that we get to actually test here. Okay. So we're going out for the menu for a moment. I like how the things are created, how the hangars are opening and closing. I like the whole thing is really good. Of course, I mean, you can always do more and say, yeah, well, they could have done more, so yes, they could. And I always see all the things that are currently implemented just foundations of the other things that can actually happen. So there is always this amount of simplicity to a certain scale that things are having, as they are. There is no point in adding too many things at once, and then all the other stuff is not going as supposed. I mean, I think big problem that this game has such a long lifetime. I mean, there are not many games that are still being around after more than 10 years. Because they're like, let's say, extended day trippers. But here we have a thing that goes on for a couple of decades, seemingly. Not just one, a couple of them. When it comes to development and how things are moving forward. So that's quite a thing to do, and all the technology that grow and add on to it, and of course that causes issues with other things. That needs to be replaced and redone. I think remembering the big fallback we actually had when it went to the had to change the graphics engine and all this had all big impact. I hope we're not getting too much of it. Oh. Oh, that doesn't. Please. That's a big fail. But sometimes the loading times are quite. Especially then if you join the charge that is in recovery or in a transition from one to the other place. So there are situations. Of course, we can always play around with some emojis. Yeah. Or maybe someone knows a good joke to put out in the chat. It's going to be a long one.